Oh, brother. Oh, technology is not my friend. Technology is not my friend. Hi, Raven. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. Coffee song would be great to play during stream. Yeah, I thought about it because the problem is when you play copyrighted songs on stream, that flies a lot more on Twitch than it does on YouTube. It doesn't always fly on YouTube that well, to be honest. They usually strike that stuff pretty quick. And either your channel gets penalized or like they stop showing visibility or you gotta cut out the background track. Twitch, I think, is a lot more lenient with that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's hard on YouTube. That's why if you ever see people do karaoke streams on YouTube, I lost my train of thought. If you ever see people do karaoke streams on YouTube, they're usually unarchived. Like, you can't go back and watch it. There's no VOD. Because they take the VOD down, otherwise their channel could get penalized. If you distort it enough, that's true. That's true. You could play around with the pitch a little bit. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Although I wouldn't put it past YouTube in a year or so to be able to get that too. I feel like I want to say like their AI is it's bad at it because sometimes it'll ping things that straight up are not a copyright issue. But I feel like that also makes it good at it because if it's pinging things that aren't copyright issues, then it's probably also pinging the things that are copyright issues. I don't know. I would like to get some good background checks, though. Be nice. Right now, I use Ludwig and Schlatt's Music Emporium. Shout out Ludwig and Jay Schlatt. All right. Well, I am actually going to go get a LaCroix really quick. So apologies. I was not ready. I should have been ready, but unfortunately, before this, I was playing Honkai Star Rail and I lost track of time. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie. Oops. My bad. Oopsie. When will you do music streams? That's a good question. Probably when I move. I'm trying to move. I don't necessarily like where I live right now, so I'm actively trying to find a new place to live. That'll hopefully have better acoustics, and I won't be so close to my neighbors that they can hear everything that I do. So I don't know, but also I could just bite the bullet and do it, and not care what other people think. But also I'd like to practice a little bit more. I did a lot of singing in the past. I used to really sing a lot, and now I only sing in my car. So I feel like I've gotten really bad, and I'm gonna need to practice more before I'm comfortable to do it on stream. But I don't know. Definitely by the end of the year. Probably within like 3 months or so. But don't hold me to that. Don't quote me to that. I can't promise that, but I think it'll be like relatively soon. Oh, I just gave myself a deadline. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. Oh, I knew it. My microphone was peaking. If you ever notice my microphone peaking, let me know. I realize sometimes, it used to always randomly switch back and forth between 85 total volume, where I like it, and 100. But recently I realized it's when I turn on my VTubing software that it shoots back up to 100 for some reason, and I don't know why. So every time I turn on my VTubing software, I have to go back in and manually change my microphone setting. I think this will probably sound a lot better. No, please don't hold me to that. We'll see. I'd like to at least, if I don't do like a stream, I'd like to at least put something out, like in the form of like a cover song or something. Because I do like singing, and I like pushing myself. So we'll see. I think it's realistic to expect a cover song within 3 months. I think that's realistic. I just have to find the time to do it. I'm working on a lot of stuff right now, so. Okay, I'm going to go get that LaCroix. Hopefully my microphone's better, and then we'll play Ace Attorney. Oh my god. My model is staring dead into your soul. Holy moly. Okay, sorry. Now I'm ready. You can do the coffee song as your first cover. So I did want to cover, I wanted to cover Last Cup of Coffee by Lily Pichu. I thought that would be a really good one. I thought that would be pretty cool. You ready for this? Ready for the LaCroix crack? LaCroix ASMR coming 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I used to be a LaCroix hater. Now I love it. Okay. Ace Attorney time. I had everything set up 5 minutes before going live. And then, unfortunately, I had to restart my computer for like a bunch of tech issues. That carried over to when I had also unpaused my computer. So that was unfortunate. Ace Attorney time. Do, 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 do. Here we go. As always, if the audio tuning is off, if I am overpowering the game, or if the game is overpowering me, please let me know. Where did we leave off last time? I genuinely don't think I remember. I guess we'll just start by talking to this guy. Oh, we must have gotten out of the first day of the trial. Probably. Oh, and we started doing some investigative work. I remember now. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. Interesting. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. Okay, come on, you gotta give myself a little more credit than that. I beat Miles Edgeworth. Sure, it took a resurrection from the dead to do so, but I did beat Miles Edgeworth in my second ever trial. Come on, I deserve a little more credit than that, no? Just a little bit. I have acquired lunch. What's for lunch, Raven? What's for lunch? I see. Whose side is she on? Literally, man. You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Me too, buddy. I also hope you're not. Grilled cheese? Solid choice. Solid choice. I love... One of my go-to lunches is grilled cheese, but if I'm doing it for dinner, it's grilled cheese and chicken noodle soup. Oh, I love it. I want to try making them in the air fryer. I always make them in a pan on the stove, but I want to try making them in an air fryer. Do 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 do. Where should we head to? Let's head to Wright & Co. Is there anything to talk to her about? Not gonna lie, it's kind of tough hopping back into it when you forget where you were. Is there anything to present him that would be beneficial? Like, I don't know. Are you interested in this? We found this key card in your dressing room. Can people outside the studios get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Huh. Interesting. None of this is new evidence. I say we go back to the studio. I'm not gonna lie, I really forget what we should be doing. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. Studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet, so they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Interesting. Do-do-do. Fresh out of the air fryer. Okay, do you still butter it when you put it in the air fryer? Is it still worth buttering? I assume so. Man, I love air fryers. I don't know. I guess we'll go back to the detention center. There's nothing else to talk to him about, though. Try presenting a couple more things to him. It's pretty heavy. And he doesn't think the average person will be able to use it. Well, that kind of rules out the old lady, right? And that spear is broke or something during the morning run-through? Yeah, I goofed around on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. So, interesting. I don't think it's the old lady, then, because he says it's pretty heavy, so unless she's superhuman, I don't know who did it. Alright. Any ideas? We don't have enough information yet. Oh, wait, I know what to do. We'll ask her what to do. Why don't we just do what I said? We got to get the scoop on this director and producer. Then there's no point hanging out here. Alright, so we got to get the scoop on the director and the producer. And we'll do that. I don't know, at the studio, I guess? Like, shoot, man. Why was I talking to the guy? I can't remember. Kind of, but it doesn't make a huge difference. Okay, okay. So I could probably get away with less butter on there. I see what you're saying. Okay. I'm going to visit every location and see if anyone pops up. Anyone in the dressing room? Yes, here we go. The dressing room. Who are you dudes? Who the heck is this guy? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. Is that lamers? Losers? What is that? How can you not know the great Salmonella? Salmonella? Like, dude, I love the names in this game. I make Talicho. The Steel Samurai? Mine. Read the film credits. What is he saying? Who the hell is this? I have no... I guess it's Salmonella. Really? You're these? Oh, this guy's famous? Huh. I'm so sorry. You looked so... Sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. ROFL. What is it? You know, on closer inspection... Ew! I hate him. I've never hated someone more. I didn't know it was possible to hate someone more than the judge, but it's this guy. I hate this guy more than the judge. Why is he doing that? Ew. Ew, why is he doing that? Ew. You're drooling. Huh? LOL. Buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. This is taking all of my brain power. It's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo. ROFL, LMAO. Can we arrest him? He's guilty. I don't care what anybody says. He's guilty. He's guilty. Your Honor, we found the man. We found the murderer, and it's this guy right here. Why's it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. I know I have to do it, but I don't really want to talk to him, if I'm being honest. I know I have to do it for the sake of the story, but man, I really don't want to. Did you not notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning, then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Ha! I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah. Suxors? What is this guy saying, bro? What is this guy saying? I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suck sores mean? I don't know either, Maya. And neither does Phoenix. And we're not gonna find out. Okay, sounds good to me. I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Interesting. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. Yeah, that's what Penny was telling us, too. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. I don't even want to voice act this guy. Who exactly are these bigwigs people who keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. So do we think he's saying sweats? Do we think he's like, major tension, sweats? Or do you think that this is supposed to be showing that he's just sweaty? Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Interesting. Nothing else to say, huh? Anything else in here? No, we've already really looked at all this stuff. Both, maybe? Probably both. Probably both. Alright. I have no interest in talking to this guy. Unless we think there's something that he can offer us. Maybe I can present him something. What about this keycard? I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Why are you staring at me like that? I hate him. I hate him so much. Huh. Well, it doesn't look like there's much to do, but I am interested to see if Will Powers has anything to say about this guy. And I wanted to be honest. Penny, can we talk? No? Okay. Then let's go back and see our boy Will Powers. Dang, it doesn't look like there's any, looks like we've got, like, everything, man. Alright, well, then let's try moving outside Studio 1, see if we run into anyone. No. So we can go inside the studio, no. And then we could try outside Studio 2, because he was, there we go, because that's what he mentioned when we were talking to him. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Nick? What was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Uh-oh. The music got serious. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh. It's locked. Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Ah, Penny will let us, right? Penny will certainly let us borrow it. Oh, god dang it. Not her again, man. You again. You again, Mrs. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away. They did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Yeah, it doesn't rule out her being an accomplice, but all the evidence points to the fact that I don't think she's the murderer. With the heavy spear and the big costume, it's not really lining up. I can't believe she came back, though. I just wanted to talk to Penny and get the key. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Yeah. Yeah, she is, isn't she? Starting now. 1, 2, 3. Zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket, Ms. Old Bag. This lady's too much. I don't want to talk to her. You know what? No, I do kind of want to press her, but I know she's not going to talk to me. Oh, she's talking to me. She's got a lot to say for someone who has sealed lips. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. And what about the director? The one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Okay, we're taking everyone down. All right. Great. Well, if you could just excuse me, I need to go get the key card from the main gate. Do you have that for me? Could I just sneak by you here? No? Any chance you can just get me a key card? That's all I need. Everyone goes down. I know. She's serious, man. She means business. She's not playing any games anymore. She got on the stand for one day and she said, I'm the star. Holy moly. Alright, well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get into there, does it? Can we, like, I don't know. Maybe we can just go back? I mean, I guess not. It doesn't look like she's gonna let us have the key, right? Maybe. Can we just try to get in here again? The trailer door. It's still locked. The key's probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. Yeah, that's the problem. I doubt they'd let us borrow it too. I really don't think they're gonna let us borrow it. I keep moving to the wrong place. Why do they make it so difficult to navigate? Alright. The security guard gate. Alright, now I just gotta find where the key is. Here we go. The security guard station. I was clicking on the computer. Sorry. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Hey, no touching. Guess I'd better investigate there later. Okay, so I guess I'm not getting the key card. That's frustrating. Because I need it, unfortunately. Well, then can you tell me where it is? I guess not. Alright, maybe we go back to the detention center. Anything new to say? Nope. Huh. She's not gonna make it easy for us, is she? I guess we can try to get over there one more time, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Fingers crossed. Maybe it'll be unlocked this time, huh? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well. I'm at a loss on what to do at this point. Do you think maybe she'd trade us? Do you think she would trade us? If I presented her with this security card, do you think she'd trade us with the key to Studio 2? I have a feeling she's not going to respond well if I show her this now. You know, that's fair. That's actually fair. Maybe I shouldn't just give her my security guard that I've been using to gain access to everything. Well, I'm at a loss, man. Huh. I don't want to have to use Google for the first time. Can we hook her up with a date with Edgeworth for the key? That's not a bad idea, is it? I'm kind of down for that. I am kind of down for that. I don't know if Edgeworth would be down for that, though. But I'm in. What? Who are these characters? What is going on? Hey. Wait. I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Wait, is this because we... Oh, that's so funny because we, if you remember on the last stream, we actually took out the thing that was blocking the drain so that the people could get in, so that the kids could get in and see the Steel Samurai. And I guess he snuck in. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Alrighty then. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. That's so funny, he can't pull this sword out. I also love the last name of Hackins for someone who has a sword. Alright, well, what are you doing here, man? You heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always... The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. Huh? Everything? But no way am I telling you losers. Okay, who's gonna tell this kid that he's, like, legally obligated to tell us? I'm almost positive he's legally obligated. Huh? Let me go. Oh. Okay. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. And I was going to vouch for this kid in court. I said there's no way the kid had anything to do with it. And I still don't, but he's got to stop being such a brat. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle. Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle slipped into pocket. Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads, sleeping pills. Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. Can we shake him down for information? I don't think so. He's gone. He was quick, man. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. I don't think he understands the gravity of the situation. Maybe he saw something else. Maybe he's like, yeah, I saw the set, and I'm not telling you about it. Not, yeah, I saw a murder with my own 2 eyes, and I'm keeping that to myself. Certainly that's not what he means, right? Huh. Well, that could be a problem. There's probably not anything else to examine here. We got our empty bottle. I wonder if she's gone. She's gone! Let's go. Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! She's back. No. Whippersnapper! Stop! Yeah, she sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Oh! Well, shout out to, I can't remember his first name, but Mr. Hacker. Uh-oh, she tripped. And Brian's really happy about it. Well, as much as I want to help her, I just didn't see what happened. She fell? I had no idea. Let me just go over here to the security room. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Trailer key slipped into pocket. The key tag reads Studio 2 trailer. Alrighty. Now, we can head back over to outside Studio 1. Then, we can go to outside Studio 2. Then, we slide over, examine, and look at us. We're back. I wonder if the key borrowed from the guard station will work. It took us a long time to get here. It opened. Great. Let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. I'm not too eager. I'm going to be real. I'm not very eager. They heard a loud thud and then no noise? Kind of sounds like another murder, right? That wouldn't be good. Well, you first, Nick. Oh, so you're not that eager. You want me to go first. Alright, let's see what's inside. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh, well, doesn't look like anyone's hurt. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and... I see. And who might you... D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the D. Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. His words, not mine. Well, D, where were you on the day of the crime? Tell me about it. Ms. Vasquez. Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you about the day of the murder? I need to read it. She is not very friendly, is she? I mean, to be fair, we did kind of break into her trailer, so I get it. I get not being the most welcoming, but, you know, a simple hello would be nice. D's Vasquez. We're getting nowhere fast. All right, well, will you tell me about the Steel Samurai? Ms. Vasquez, it's on TV. Every week. Well, thanks. We knew that. That's all I have to say about that. She's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. And maybe, just maybe, you can tell us about the director. Salmonella, was it? Is he okay? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? I'm starting to think so, Maya. I'm starting to think so. Let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yeah? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to run your errands? Good point, Maya. Good point. She's been nothing but rude to us. And she's not going to say anything. And we're going to run the errand for her anyway, aren't we? Probably. I don't like her either, Maya. I don't like her either. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Cry when we're outside the trailer. We'll give it to him if we see him. Vasquez's memo added to the court record. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. She really wants that script. Alright, well, nothing to see here then. Sadly, we have to go talk to, what's his face again? I think it's this way. And then, nope, that's not it. Maybe it's studio main gate, move, there we go. Employee area, holy moly, then to the dressing room. Here's Sal. Then we have to present it. They are not making this easy, are they? Holy smokes. Alright, let's make this quick, man. I don't want to talk to this guy. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. All the places where this guy's been? Alright. So if he can't find it, then we've got to be the ones to find it. So we have to look at all the places that he's been and try and find a script. I don't see one here. And I certainly don't see one here. I don't think it would be in the employee room. What if it was not the main gate, but I could see it being in one of the studios, right? Can we get inside the studio? We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Outside trailer? Close. I might be, unless we almost never get a cutscene though, unless we're supposed to do something here, right? You think it's in his bag? Oh wait, I think this might be it. I think this might be it right here. Let's see. I hope so. Hey, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director. Maya, take a look around the chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Script placed in your pocket. A Steel Samurai script. The cover reads episode 13. Alrighty. We're getting somewhere. Maybe now she'll be a little bit nicer to us. Alright, here's your script. Boop. Take that! Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Okay, well, then what did we just... It's okay. It's okay. It's all part of the process. It's all to clear our client's name in the name of the law. And that includes interacting with all of these weirdos. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are, anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers as lawyers. Yeah, right. Am I a suspect? Well, Maya's saying no. I'm not against the idea. I don't think she did it, but I'm not going to rule out anybody at this point. When will we have a normal court case where we defend normal people who commit normal crimes and we have to do normal stuff to get normal evidence? I don't think ever. It doesn't seem like... I think the most normal one we had was the first one with Larry Butts, our boy Larry Butts. And that was still a murder case. And man, was the prosecutor annoying. They need to make an ace attorney for small claims court. For someone getting sued for like $300. I would play that. That would be crazy. You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, I did. This is exactly what I came here for. I do want to know about the day of the murder. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yeah, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now, listen closely. I'm listening. Minor misdemeanor court, traffic court for speeding tickets, and we have to collect the evidence that shows that they weren't speeding. Write that down, write that down. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Interesting. I don't know why it brought me up this. Is this what you want to see from this? I'm not interested. Is it this? I'm not interested. Okay. What are we supposed to be doing with this? Oh, I'm an idiot. Tell me about the block path. I just pressed the button one too many times. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? Oh, the monkey statue with the broken head. What an original name. Yeah, they really went all out with that one, didn't they? Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. This seems like it would be pretty easy to go around. I'm not gonna lie. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. Huh? It's true. A crane came just after 3 o'clock to move the head. We called some people and to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over at 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. Yeah, we established that. When will we get a case where we're on the offense instead of being on the defense until we counter? Never. Never. Because all of the judge loves to just call everybody guilty. There's no innocent until proven guilty in this court of law. This judge will throw anybody in jail for any reason as long as Miles Edgeworth says that it's okay. We're always fighting an uphill battle. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. I'm not doing that. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. That makes sense to me. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head data, added to the court record, blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 o'clock. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. No, we're not finished, Maya. Don't give up. I know there's always damn clocks. You're right. This is the third case in a row with a dang clock. Now, to be fair, the first 2 cases were the same clock. Well, the clock, technically different clocks, but they looked the same. At least this one wasn't the murder weapon. This sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Guess so, man. Guess so. It's not looking great. I still think they easily could have climbed around the gigantic head, but that's outside of my area of expertise, I guess. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia? She's back? She's back from the dead again? I guess she wasn't kidding. We were going to see her again. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. True! True! We just gotta find this guy. Stop taking drugs, Phoenix. I half feel like it's Maya messing with us. But no way am I telling you, losers. That is still crazy that he said that. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Well, alright. Now that's just the same dialogue as for Maya. So here we go. And she's back. We never helped her off the ground when she fell, did we? Oh no. Oh, she's gonna be so mad. We left her there lying on the ground. Oops. Sorry. My bad. Oh, she's really mad. What's wrong? Whippersnapper? She's been chasing that boy this whole time? When I catch him, Sounds like she hasn't had any luck in catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. Huh? She's not talking about us, is she? Hey, who's the hostage that we're talking about? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea. His old bag, might I... No! Okay, sorry for asking. I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade, huh? I wonder. I could trade something. What do we got to trade, huh? I could trade her this key. Hey, I took this key. Do you want it back? Sorry, I'm done using it. I'll trade you. Ms. Oldbag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Okay, just be sure to give it back. Oh, she didn't even care. Oh. Well, thanks. That's actually, like, kind of based. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of nice of you. Thank you. Thank you for that. This is an empty bottle, so it's not like we can... Do you want this? Oh, she's not as happy that we have this. She didn't care that we had the trailer key. She's not happy that we have the studio key. Can we steal a sword and threaten him with it? Ah, I like that idea. Maybe that's what she has as her hostage. Sleeping drugs? That's what I thought, but the bottle was empty. Because I also was going to give her the pills. That's a card. Studio 1. Right, a card key for Studio 1. I could visit Poor Hammer. I'd like to visit... He died, huh? I was his fan. Aw. You don't have your own card? Wait, yeah, that seems kind of weird. Studio 1 isn't my turf? Yeah, but you're security. What if like someone breaks into Studio 1? How are you going to go get it if you don't have a card? That seems like a bad plan. But to be fair, she also lets kids sneak in through the vents, so I don't know what to tell you. You'll let me borrow it then? Sure. If I give her the card key, I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Ooh, a little bit of a trade-off. I'll lend her the key as long as you give me whatever you have as the hostage. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? Guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Ms. Oldbag. Why is she saying turf like it's warfare? I know. Really, it's just Studio One. Isn't it all one television company? Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card added to the court record. A trading card. Apparently, these are really popular with kids these days. We're just trying to catch a brat. It's tough out here, man. It is tough out here. Alright, I'm off. See you, Ms. Oldbag. Sorry we didn't help you off the ground earlier. Glad you're doing okay. Well, doing decent. She's hobbling towards the studio, I guess. So what are we supposed to do now? Maybe go to the employee area? That's where the kid was before. We got him. We got him. Phoenix. Was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. Cody Hackins, not Hacker. Hackins. She ain't half bad? No, I still hate her. I still hate the old lady. She is mean, but I think that she's funny. So, you know what? You're right. Maybe she ain't half bad. We can have Miles deal with her from now on, though. I don't want to deal with her anymore. That's Miles Edgeworth's problem. I think he ran into the dressing room. Well, let's follow him in. Wait, isn't Sal in the dressing room? He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it! He's getting away again. Come back. There, he's back. That was easy. How did she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Oh, I think he's got a little crush on Mia. Hey, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Damn! Unfortunate. Feels really bad. He doesn't give a shit about us. Phoenix, you can take it from here. Feel like maybe you should take it from here, Mia. Don't even waste my time with the Steel Samurai. What happened? So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe. What about the Steel Samurai, first of all? I think the Steel Samurai's cool. I think he's the bomb. What would a lamer like... Why is everyone saying that word? Is this a common word that I'm not cued into? I've never heard that before. What would you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch the attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Don't take his side! Don't take his side! He's hiding murder information from us. Alright, buddy. Well, I'll do a trade for you. How about that? Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my UR. UR, is that ultra rare? Ultra rare. Look at me! I know that lingo. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're, in effect, eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Wait, Cody's intelligent. Cody's too smart for his own good. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. Huh? After what I went through, all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are... Okay, we get it, Cody! We get it, bro. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? So now I gotta go find another card? They're sending me on a scavenger hunt. Maybe Power has some. Maybe. What if I get it signed? What if I get it signed? Maybe he'll like... Is it premium rare if I get it signed? Oh, I went to the wrong place. It's gotta count for something if I get it signed, right? I like that idea. Guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well, let's try again another day, Phoenix. Well, that's tragic. So much for getting his autograph. What about back at the office? No. Alright, so there's gotta be a rare card then. Oh, well, we can't get into Studio 1, can we? Shoot. Well, maybe we can get the director to sign the card, huh? How about that? What if we got the director to sign it? Oh, Penny's here. Hey, Penny. Can we rob him? Wait, rob the kid or rob the director? I'm down for either. Except Penny. Penny seems so wholesome. If Penny's the killer, I'll be heartbroken. Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yeah? The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? So funny you should ask, Penny. When I was on trial for a crime that I didn't commit, this woman came back from the dead to help me clear my name, and now she just pops up every once in a while. Funny how things work out like that sometimes. Nope, she's the same as always. Yep, certainly. Nothing crazy to see here. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Penny's not dumb. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes. It's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No! No one's told me anything! I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. No, you should have! You absolutely should have said something sooner! What do you mean? What if it was D's nuts who did it? I don't know. Do you think? I think it was someone in the production. What's her name? Dee Vasquez? I think it was someone in production. Their alibi was just too airtight. Like, and I know that like should help them, but like the fact that it was planned, she knew when the clock dropped. Like, I don't know, man. I do think it was someone on the production team. I don't know if it was her in particular. What happened? Now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Then who? Uh-oh. Why do we get the feeling something's being covered up here? Because they were covering up everything. We found this out. Oh my gosh. Can we just get any reliable witness on the stand, please? She seems too nonchalant. You talking about Dee Vasquez? I kind of agree. She was just like, she kept brushing us off. But she's like, yeah, I know who you are. I just don't want to talk to you. And I'm like, okay, that's a little rude. We're just trying to help. Trying to help find out who killed your co-star. All right, then who should we talk to? Well, probably Will Powers, right? He's the one who would know. I would assume Will Powers is the one that's going to know, if anyone's going to know. So hopefully he's back from his questioning, and he's not. That's a problem. She was also avoiding questions. True, I thought she was just being rude, but maybe she was trying to hide something. Yo, what's up, Ark? How's it going? How's it going, man? Alright, let's see. Oh, wait, what about Sal? Sal might know, right? Is Sal still in the dressing room? No. Does the kid know? He was walking around. I don't think so. Feel like Dee's is the most suspicious person? I agree. I agree. At least that we've met so far. I don't know if there's someone else hiding something, but I agree that Vasquez is the the most suspicious so far that we've talked to. Man, okay. We've just got to find somebody to talk to that will tell us what we need to know. Anybody. I doubt this is it. So the only other place I can think of would be the law office. Maybe we can look something up on the internet, huh? Maybe we can look something up on the internet. No. Can you just tell me what to do? We don't have enough information, thank you. We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. We already did! Mia, whose side are you on here? Help me out! Holy moly. Okay, well then let's try... Do you think maybe it's on this side? No. This is tough. Do you know what's happening? No. He has no idea. He's a child. He's a literal child. Where haven't we visited yet? We've been in these two. We visited here. We visited here. And here. Where else is there to go? I'm lost. This game stumped me again. Maybe Penny's got more to say. I don't know, man. Tell me again. I'm missing something. I probably shouldn't be the one to tell you. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up? Then who, Penny? Who? What if I present something to you, huh? What about this? Do you know what this is? Sorry, I'm really not sure what that is. Okay. What about this, Penny? You know what that is. Okay. Confusion is really high, Raven. I'm struggling. Didn't think this game would actually get kind of hard. We like show random things to people and pray. That's pretty much where I'm at. Do you know anything about this? Thank God. Thank God. That makes sense. I kind of forgot. Once she said, go find someone else to tell you about this, I kind of forgot that we were supposed to be hunting down a rare card. It worked sooner rather than later. You're right. It worked really quick. By the time you sent that message, we were good to go. That's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. Huh. Wait. It's this card. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you think I am. I need that card. Oh my gosh. Please, I beg you, trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Well, Penny, that's exactly what we need. Thank you. Trade me a... Huh? It's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Yeah, I'll trade for sure. Thanks. Then this is for you. URP card added to the court record. An ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. What if... You know what? No one's paid us so far. And I doubt that Will Powers is going to pay us. So why don't we just sell the card, say screw this attorney business, and go do something else. Because I doubt we're going to make any money from this. And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, sure. I feel like Mia kind of forgot what we were supposed to be doing in the first place. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sure, I feel great for giving someone their card, but also, now we have what we need. Back to the employee area in the dressing room. Look what I've got for you. How's that for turnaround time? See this card? Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. What a coincidence. Give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. Oh, buddy, I'm not interested in those cards. Nah, not that kind of trade. Can we sell the card? I want to, man. I want to. If getting information from this kid wasn't like pulling teeth, maybe I would. I don't want cards. I want information. That's true. We're going to give him this card for free. You sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody? We should have gotten the information first, Phoenix. We should have gotten the information before giving Cody the card. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Alright, you like the Steel Samurai? Oh, he's all buddy-buddy with me now. He's happy now. He likes me because I gave him his card. We could probably scam some rich kid for the millions with the card. Yeah, I wish we knew how rare it was. We have the kid take the stand. We clear our defendant's name, then we steal the card back, yeah? You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me, what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai? I like his fighting skills. When he vanquishes his foes. Wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. Huh? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I'll go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. We said that already. If you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to Glory received. Contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Interesting. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Alright, now let's get down to the real stuff. Tell me what happened. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? I saw everything. Huh? Holy. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in here for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Wait. So it seems like... It seems like he killed Jack Hammer outside, right? Or no? That's what the picture looked like. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Gumshoe! We're so back! We're so back! Let's go, Gumshoe! This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow. Please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? What's up, True? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I do. I do believe he's innocent. He seems like a good guy. I have nothing to back that, but there's just been too much shady stuff going on in this trial to where I'm comfortable saying he's guilty. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. She's coming. Let's go. Oh, we got the all-star team back together for this one, baby. See you soon. Let's go. This is big. This is big. Ah. Save your progress. Yep. I'm going to see if we can finish this trial. All right. Posture check, everybody. It's gaming time. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. You're telling me this guy did it? Come on. Come on. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Dang, that's crazy. Mia's got jokes. Mia's got lots of jokes. Phoenix Wright, lots of drugs and the hallucinations of his partner, the Dream Team. Yup. Popping some drugs before we head into the courtroom. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. I'm actually struggling to have my confidence here, but we'll see. Objection, you forgot the mental disorder. Phoenix Wright is all over the place. Your Honor, I'm not fit to be this man's attorney. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Boom. All right, Judge. Be nice to me today, please. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Objection overruled. Everyone has mental disorders, which cancels it out. But, Your Honor, I'm seeing dead people. Actually, everyone in this game is crazy. Your Honor, my client didn't do it. But I don't know who did. But I just know it wasn't him. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. You're joking. No, dude. No, I don't want to talk to Salmonella. I don't want to talk to him. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob, ROFL. I have to voice act this guy for the next, 20 minutes. Edgeworth has got the worst witnesses on this trial. I do feel for him. First the old lady, now this guy. He does not have an easy job. Edgeworth does not have it easy. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. What happened? Oh, I don't even want to know, Raven. I don't even want to know. The Discord mod, no. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Well, we don't have much time because it's not looking good for our guy. Better lock in. Witness testimony, the day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Just looking at him makes my stomach hurt. It's more the way he talks that does it for me. I hate the way he talks. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. We're gonna have to really pick apart this one. I still think it's D's nuts. You think so? You think it's D. Vasquez? The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, cue the music. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. I really gotta pick this apart. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of holes in this. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, for what it's worth, I was pretty busy all that day. Frowny face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Hold it! In the employee area? That's right, there was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Dang, Phoenix. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why? Why did it take more time than you thought it would? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Right, the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. I don't even know what this means. ROFS. This guy's speaking a foreign language to me, if I'm being honest. Rolling on the floor starving? Oh, I'm glad Phoenix is here to play translator for me. Yeah, Raven, the question is who does she simp for harder? For me, I almost think it's Edgeworth, after what I saw yesterday in the trial. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. We're picking this one apart. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. Why is he doing that? Ew! Ew! We gotta get this guy off the stand. Come to think of it, there is a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness, did not eat with them. Thank you, Edgeworth. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer. Now we're gonna get down to the important stuff. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I don't know. I mean, it's a little vague. Is it supposed to seem odd? There is something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak. Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Interesting. Interesting. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, yeah, I can believe it. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? No? As for what he says, at least. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. That seems suspicious. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix, if his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Alright, there's only one thing that I think we could do. took a lot more time than I thought it would. Ate lunch. Boom. We're gonna hold this one more time. And then see what happens if I click it's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. Let's just object to everything and pray. The problem is that dwindles away at our health bar. And we'll lose the trial. Yeah, it's not like when you're out doing your investigations. If you guess too many times in the trial, you lose. I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the one in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Okay, so we're lying in court. In your first testimony. Your Honor. Your Honor, this is not a trusty witness. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that a little bit more. We were in the meeting. No one left their chairs. No, you just said that they did. You just... Maybe I do have an idea. Press him harder. Absolutely press him harder. Because he just said he took one break. Your Honor, this guy's straight up lying on the stand. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops. R-O-F-L, not R-O-F-L. No. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth has something up his sleeve. This seems bad for us. Witness testimony, the break. Your Honor, cue the music. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder at Studio 1, LOL. I don't see what's so funny about that, Sal. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. That's all? That's all he's given us? I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Alrighty then. There's not a lot to break down here. We took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. What does this mean, 13 in base 12? Please explain. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak? What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Right, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Miles is like, he's done. He's done. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. What a weird thing to say. Why is that? That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I have to say, you look like a guy... Jesus, Phoenix! Come on! Come on, Phoenix! Come on! Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of it. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. That's all. We took a break. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder. What do we have? I don't know. Oh, this is so tough. Blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. Is this... I'm gonna try. I'm gonna object, and I'm afraid it's not gonna work. Objection! Damn it. I don't think it worked. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. No. Okay. Tough one there. Sitting up. That didn't go so well. Not enough time for someone to commit murder. We took a break. Can you tell me exactly when you took the break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. Interesting. That's literally right at the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Edgeworth is mad. That testimony was too short. Okay, we just have to prove that he could get to Studio 1 in 15 minutes. The problem is I don't know how to prove that. What do we have here? A guide map. Objection. Oh no. If the music doesn't stop, I just assume that I got it wrong. And so far, that holds true. That is tough. Okay. Not looking so good. Not looking so good. Oh, I don't think this guy did it. I just think he's being sketchy. I don't know, maybe he did it. No, I don't think this guy has it in him to do it, if I'm being honest. I don't think this guy has it in him. Okay, this is a really short fucking testimony. We took a break. Do I have anything? Wait! I got it! Hang on! Okay, wait. Press him on this. Wait, I think we got it. How would he get the costume? Also a good point. Also a very good point. Wait, we got it. Okay, wait. Where does he mention the time? Not enough time for someone to commit murder. Why is that? What? Have we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Oh no. Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. Huh? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you weren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Oh, I claim it and I claim it loud! If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial's over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking. And Edgeworth is also always thinking. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. You're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. I feel like it's D's. I'm starting to think you're more and more right, Raven, because we're not getting introduced. Like, I feel like we're running out of characters here. I'm also starting to think it was D's. The fallen Mrs. Monkey head barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. Then I'm afraid you lose this round. No, Your Honor! Your Honor, please! I believe we've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. No! I just now figured out what I have to do. Please give me another chance. No! We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that's lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, oh no, bro. We threw! We're gonna lose! We threw! Oh no! Okay, Oh, shoot. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive... Dude, I'm so angry because all I have to do... This fucking picture was taken at 2 o'clock. I think this is what I have to present. I'm so mad. I don't know if I messed up. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. You think it's the kid? I think it's the kid. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. This is looking bad for us. And we don't have a lot of leeway. I think we only get 2 more incorrect guesses. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Oh, this is looking bad. Oh, this is looking so bad. We really... This was not our best showing, if I'm being... That was only an hour? Oh, man. This is bad. This is not looking good. Hi, Mia. You don't look very happy with me. Listen, I know I've had better shifts in there, certainly. What do we do now? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. All right, time to lock in. Do I get a new health bar for a new session in the courtroom? I hope so. October 19th, 11:15 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler, it is the kid. Looks like it's the kid. Can we use the spear to skewer Miles? Listen, I think Miles is on a character redemption arc. I'm willing to give... I know he just tried to get us thrown in jail for murder, and I do still hold a grudge for that. I'm not going to give him a pass, but he does seem like he's on a character redemption arc. So I'm willing to give him another chance. Just one more chance. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Okay, I take it all back. Give me the spear. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. I'm not going to pick apart Cody. Cody, can we get this man a step stool? Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. That is really funny. Boom. Boom. The old lady was his redemption, and this one is his unredemption? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough to see. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Dude, Miles is having just the worst trial of his life. Listen, I think we got it bad, but man, I do not envy Edgeworth right now. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. I mean, Cody, he's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, or you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Who let this kid bring a weapon into the courtroom? Your Honor, this clearly is unsafe. Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will... A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Okay, so the camera's off limits, but the sword is fine. You can bring the sword into the courtroom all you want. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Objection! Objection? So you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Cody's camera added to the court record. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it, which means the photos in it are probably going to look terrible and not help us. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court. Your Honor! Are we just going to let them do whatever they want? Are there no rules in the courtroom? Swords? Cameras? Children on the stand? Certainly this is against protocol. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness testimony. Witness's account. Say it with me, everybody. Cue the music. Do, 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 dun, 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 dun. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Well, you saw the real thing, buddy. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. Got kinda lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Wait, did he see him? I thought he told us he saw him kill him. Maybe not. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. That's a good point. He might be the most normal person that we've had on the stand, and he's 10 years old. Live action performance? I know, he saw it literally live. He couldn't have seen anything more real. Witness's account, cross-examination. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Okay, maybe we could not scream at the child when we say hold it. Maybe we just say, excuse me, could you elaborate a little bit further? You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Where's your dad now? Does he know that you're in court for a murder trial? Like, does he know? Child beat the sanity curse. He's the only normal witness that we've had on the stand. Not only in this trial, but in the whole game. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Okay, Phoenix, now we're going to press him on this, but we're going to do it very, very gently. He's 10 years old. God dang it. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. Aha, so you can get around where the head was fallen, because you can go around in the woods. Normal. Yeah, you're right. Raven is the most normal. The most normal. I'm not saying he's normal. You know, he's just the most normal. But that's not saying much. That's not saying much. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way for about 30 minutes. Phoenix, you have to calm down. He's 10 years old. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The fact that the only normal person brought a sword to court really says something about him. Yeah, that's a good point. He is not the most normal person in the game, but unfortunately, he is the most normal person in the courtroom. Okay, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. What happened to the bad guy? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. This kid doesn't know that he saw a murder, does he? I don't know if this kid knows what he saw. If I had my camera on me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Could have been Dee's and she was thinking about the script for episode 13. Maybe. Maybe they were writing him out. Maybe he asked for too much money and they were writing him out. And so she said, we'll write him out of his contract and out of the show, and then I'll also just kill him. Okay. So this is interesting. I went through the woods. And so if he went... Okay, so hear me out. If he went through the woods, that means that there is a way to the studio, even if this is blocking the path. But I'm so nervous to object because we do not have a lot of health left. But I'm going to do it. Fingers crossed. God dang it. Oh, no. No, they are. They are. Oh, no. Because for some reason she loves the episode 13 script. I know. I don't know. I wonder. I'm starting to think she did it. Oh, it's not looking good. I went through the woods. I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? Wait, his head wasn't busted. Hang on. I need to read that again. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Did you see this monkey by any chance? You mean Mr. Monkey, but he saw him. Okay, so his head, the monkey's head wasn't busted. I got kind of lost on the way for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah. I was relieved when I saw the doors. Ugh. Dang it. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. Ugh. I know he's a child, but still. I think I'm gonna press him on this. What do you mean took him down? What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Ugh, we had talked about this already. Dang it! I'm forgetting what we object to and what we don't. So when the murder happened, the monkey's head wasn't knocked over or was already moved. Right. Right. But I don't know how to point that out, and I don't have a lot of chances remaining to do so. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Okay. Oh, we had already objected to this one. This is so hard. Oh my gosh, I'm choking. Here we go, a map on the internet. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? I like this kid. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path. We did this one already, but I need to read it again. You know how the studios are in a valley? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost. I don't know, man. Okay. Let's take a look at what we have so far, what we know so far. Time of death, was 10:15 at 2:30. This photo of the Steel Samurai was taken at 2 o'clock. Here's the guide map. Okay. Here's the murder weapon. Here's an empty bottle that was labeled sleeping pills. This blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. The broken monkey head. This contains a photo of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. And this is a new digital camera. Cody's always carrying it, but he doesn't know how to use it, and he didn't have it this time. Ugh. This is so hard. This is so hard. Oh, this is... Miles is gonna yell at me. Miles is gonna say, Your Honor, this is too much questioning. And I'm gonna be like, Miles, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have a blinking red bar in the top right of your vision. When I came out by the studio, there was this... I don't think there's anything that we haven't pressed him on. I think it's best if we just bite the bullet. Hold it. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Did you see this monkey by any chance? I have no clue what to do. Me either, man. Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him. But his head wasn't busted. That's huge information. The monkey's head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way for about 30 minutes. Try the photo, maybe. Yeah, I just don't know where to try it. That's a problem. I don't know where to try it. When I came up by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Okay, does it mention any time here? Does it mention any time of day? Throw the monkey picture if we haven't yet. I did once. I did one time. Couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Okay, that's got nothing for us. Mia, help me out here. I found a map on the internet. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal. I found a map on the internet. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. Then we asked, did you see anything unusual? Did you see this monkey's head? And he said, yeah, but it wasn't busted. Interesting. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. I guess seeing the killing really freaked him out. Mia, you're not helping. Okay, so we've just got to throw that monkey head picture at something. And I don't know where to throw it. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I found a map on the internet. I was going for the studio. I'm just going to throw it here. And if we lose, we lose. GG. Oh, man. Maybe the one where we pressed and got the information with the monkey not busted. That's the one I just did, right? How exactly are that evidence in the statement just now related? No, they are. They are, though. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh, no. We lost. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, no. Oh, no. Round 2, I guess? I guess so. Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal. This is hard. We've got to go through the whole... Oh, my goodness. We've got to go through all of this again? Oh, my... Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. You know, I think what we'll do... Let's call it here. Oh, what a somber note to end on. Let's call it here. Before I stream Ace Attorney next, I will get us back to where we were. That way you don't have to watch me replay what we already watched on stream. How's that sound? I think this is a good spot to end it. We failed. We'll come back better next time, and you guys won't have to wait and sit around while I try and catch us back up to where we were. But this was fun. I like this trial, and finally the game is making me think a little bit. I know what we need to do. I just don't know where to put it. Could we please skewer Miles with the spear? If he keeps acting like an asshole, yeah. Yeah, we can. Oh, man, what a bummer. What a bummer. Oh, well. Oh, well, we'll have to get him next time, I guess. Well, this was fun. This was one of the Ace Attorney sessions that I think I enjoyed more so than even others. I really enjoyed this one. I like when games challenge me. The first trial was kind of the tutorial, so obviously that one was easy. And then the second trial was kind of like your level 1, right? But now it feels like we're actually getting into like where the game gets kind of difficult. And that to me is really fun. So hopefully in the next stream we'll be able to catch up on where we were. Again, I'll try and catch us up to where we were in the court trial. If I find that anything changes due to how I take something, like if I present some evidence and maybe it opens a new story path, then I'll stop, right? And then we'll continue from wherever I left off. I don't really know how the story is structured. I don't know if it can branch off like that. So if I do encounter anything like that, I will stop the game there, catch everyone up to speed when we go live again. But other than that, this was a really good stream. Thank you, Raven, and thank you, True, and Ark for coming in and chatting. And thanks to all the lurkers. I think I saw we peaked at like 6 viewers this stream, 6 concurrent viewers, which is really cool. So I'm glad everyone is enjoying Ace Attorney. I think these are really fun vibe streams. So it's kind of a nice mix between playing a game and getting to chat with you guys. So I appreciate it. As always, thank you for the support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. See ya. Thanks for coming. Next stream Friday. Oh, I meant to say next stream Friday. It was supposed to be Fortnite, and then I realized it's Friday the 13th. So I might do a spooky game. A spooky game on Friday the 13th. We'll see. I don't know yet. Maybe it's just going to be Fortnite. We'll see. Okay, that's it. Bye. Bye. See ya. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys. See ya. Bye.